now?
I think the biggest problem sometimes with black-owned businesses is we take each other for granted. We tend to be so hard on each other, and we don't treat each other with the same respect or gratitude. And I'm talking about both ways: the person who owns the business and the customer who's coming into this, facility. Like the way we talk to each other, we wouldn't talk to white folks like that. The things we expect from each other, we wouldn't expect that from white people. I wish that we approached each other the same way we approach establishments, period. Like, don't walk in here thinking because it's a black-owned business, you're supposed to get treated in a different way.
Right?
It's a business.
But I will say this. I do take an understanding. Like, for instance, if I go to a black-owned restaurant and there's a problem with my food, I'll accept it faster, right? And the reason I accept it faster is because I feel like a lot of times you can tell when a business is a mom and pop owned and it's out their own pocket, and they might not have things that other places can have. They might not be able to get the loans that other business can have. So sometimes I just sit and I eat it and I just won't go back.
But you shouldn't accept that.
I know, but if I'm at a white restaurant and there's something that I don't like, I'll send it back immediately and ask them to take it off the bill, because I understand we don't have the resources sometimes. We don't have the finances sometimes. And a lot of times we don't have the people working in those businesses. So I do understand that.
But that's what I mean when I say we don't treat each other with the same respect or gratitude.
You're right.
Because the reality of the situation is, I know this is a black-owned business, but if my stuff ain't right, it's not right. And I got to let you know that, because I want you to get it right.
Right.
If you just sit there, envy, and eat the food, they don't know what they did wrong. They don't know what they did right. They don't know what they did wrong. There's a reason that if you go to most restaurants, they give you customer reviews, and they want to know what it is they're doing right, what it is they're doing wrong.
But sometimes I feel bad because I know they might not be able to afford to lose that $40 steak. They might not be able to afford to lose that lobster tail or that burger or whatever it may be. They might not be able to afford to lose that. So you feel a little bad, and you just hope that they figure it out.
But you know what else they can't afford to lose? A repeat customer.
You're right.
They want you to keep coming back. So you got to tell these folks what's wrong so they can get it right and they can raise their standard.
And I wonder how many black-owned businesses this is the first time that they created this business. See, a lot of times, a lot of these other businesses they have restaurants in their family. They have these type of stores in their family, so they're tried and true already. A lot of times for us, this is our first time, and we just trying to make it happen